Really quickly before we start the video, I just wanted to say that I, got the 3-star rating for my town, and I got KK Slide show up at my town and do this concert and the credits and stuff, and I was able to unlock the terraforming tools and stuff like that. But when it was KK Slider's concert, whenever I finished the game for the day, I put my character in pajamas to put them to bed, and this night I decided to try out this dog nose. So here we are in the with KK Slider's concert, and it's this big, soulful, cool, very visually appealing cutscene. And I just got my ridiculous character in my pajamas, big paw slippers and dog nose. So that was rather funny. Anyway, onwards with the video.
Salutations, gaming enthusiasts, George Mario Nerd here. It's been quite a while since my last Animal Crossing video. I've taken to doing more intellectual videos and discussion-y sorts of things, but I thought that I would give it another go because there's a big new update that's come out, and I have done quite a bit of alterations to my island. As you can have a brief look at the map, you can see various pathways and construction that I've done, because I've got the construction app now, which is fantastic. And I must say, since I started the game, I've been playing on it a little bit each day, not been super eager to get on with it, but since I got the, the cliff construction, the water construction, the pathways and stuff, I have been almost unable to put this game down. It has suddenly become so much more appealing and so much more enthralling to play on Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'm really enjoying it. This area that I'm on right now is the top left of my town. I constructed it all myself. It took me a little while. It's honestly kind of relaxing and therapeutic and satisfying building large areas in the game, especially when it turned out as nice as this. And I think I've made something quite appealing, actually. Got a nice little area down there with a waterfall and a pond. Anyway, I'm still in my pyjamas. I'll read my mail, then I'll go get changed. If you like the art that I put in the thumbnail, then there will be a link to my Instagram in the description, where I post lots of art and pixel art comics as well. What's Nintendo got to say? Okay, update, lovely, lovely, lovely. Probably going to be something gardeny. Although getting gifts and letters is very nice indeed, I've run out of storage space in my house. I've not been in a big hurry to upgrade my house a bunch in this game, because there's so many other things I'd rather spend my money on, to be honest. Okay, are my pockets now full with prezzies? Let's have a look. Oh yes, my pockets are indeed now full. I'll have to sell some of my bugs and fish. Present. Bell bag rug. That sounds interesting. Present. World map, that'll be Gulliver's. That's my music that I ordered. Present. Turban. I don't think this is something I'll wear, but that's funny. Okay, yeah, I'm not wearing that. Okay, back into my house, let's get changed. Oh yes, first of all, this is how my house is now. I went through a few iterations of it since my last video. I was very pleased with how it was in my last video. It's very quaint and very nice and felt very housey. Then I tried to go for like really themed rooms, but I don't have enough furniture that go really well with each other to make more themed rooms, and it just ended up not looking good. So I ended up going back to something very similar to what my old room was like. It's nice, it's quite quaint. You've got a little bathroom area over here where you can just go to the toilet behind the bushes, but oh yes, but we've got real bushes in the game now when I go to Leaf. Let's go into my bedroom. I've got 2 rooms. This is quite a quaint little bedroom. There's not a lot to it really. I'm looking forward to expanding a bit more now, and I'm really looking forward to when my shop expands so that I can buy more furniture, because I don't have enough stuff to make things as interesting as I'd like to. But I love this ice cream lamp. Isn't this just like the best thing in the world? Recently I've been wearing this get-up with the silk floral clothings and some nice where are they? There we go. Japanesey wooden sandals that make a really satisfying clip-clop noise when you walk over hard surfaces. There we go! That's what my outfit's been recently. In fact, I've started drawing an Animal Crossing pixel art comic with my character wearing this outfit, so that's kinda neat. Anyway, there's not much to see in here, even though it's nice and quaint. Let's get going. And I'm quite eager to show you around my town, because I've been doing a lot of work with it. Duplis drums, 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 Look at how adorable and pleasant this area is. I'm really pleased with that. Oh, I've got one space. Marvellous, okay. I really miss gyroids. And I even actually miss pitfall seeds being a regular thing in the ground. I know apparently you can get them from floating presents or something, but I even miss pitfalls and also gyroids because I get nothing but fossils, and fossils, yeah, they're fun, they're something that you can donate to the museum, something that you can even make a decent amount of money off of, but it's such a farce. Like, I like hearing what Blathers has to say about each and every donation I make, so whenever I have a bunch of fossils to donate, I donate them one by one, or try and donate them one by one, because I need to go into the appraise fossil option. Sometimes I'll accidentally pick the donation option, which isn't the right option, and I'll have to listen to his spiel, find out if it's something that he's already got, if I've already donated a part of it before, one by one, because he doesn't give me the explanation if I give them all at once, and it's such a farce. And it wouldn't be a problem if there were also gyroids and pitfall seeds that appeared in the ground every day, so they wouldn't be as annoying to deal with and as time-consuming to deal with as them. Anyway, I've got Renee in the thumbnail. I might as well go and pay my favourite neighbour a visit in my video, since she's clearly not outside. Renee has become by far my favourite villager in Animal Crossing ever. Like, I just love, like, she just looks, just look at her. She's beautiful, she's adorable, I love the attitude, I just love her general aesthetic and her look, and her personality and stuff like that. I really like Renee, fantastic character. Oh, she's calling me Highway. I think it's a bit weird, but it sounds kind of cool when Renee says it. I'm not letting any of my other villagers call me Highway, though. Sup, Highway? Welcome to my place. I had this weird dream about fossils last night. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they talk about stuff that he did. Honestly, in this game, the dialogue options kind of start repeating earlier than you'd think. They kind of don't get as interesting, although recently my villagers have finally started talking to one another and I've been able to observe conversations. Those are possibly the most fun part of Animal Crossing, when your villagers get into conversations. So, here we have a nice little campsite area. I finally managed to get a slope up here. I don't want to be stuck up here, or I'll have to use ladders for it. I've got a nice little campsite area, very nice and appealing, and I've got a lovely little picnic area. I did have a campsite area in my previous video, then I actually made it bigger, but then when I made this area for my house over here, I actually had to take the whole campsite and move it to the right. Honestly, I think it looks even better than it did before, and these pathways make it look even nicer as well. Let's have a quick look up here. This area hasn't really changed much. This is where I have my peach trees. I think it's a nice aesthetic up here with lovely peach trees, and Stitches lives here. It's not called Patches, keep on calling him Patches by mistake. And it all looks very nice, and this is where I'm keeping my pink flowers to keep in the theming with the peaches. And I could do with trying some fruit, but I think I'll sell my oranges instead. But anyway, that looks very appealing. Although Stitches is kind of stuck up there, unless the game spawns him elsewhere. Oh, over here is Egbert, one of the villagers that I invited to my town via an amiibo card that I bought of him, because I really like Egbert. He always used to be in my towns in the previous games. Here we have a lovely flower garden where I can make crossbreeds and whatnot. A lot of them don't seem to be bothering to crossbreed though, which is a bit annoying. I want to dig up this little red one over here, but my pockets are really full. I need to sell some stuff. So I'll work my way over to the shop. And on the way to the shop, ooh, some more orange flowers, marvellous. On the way to the shop, we have my park area, the area in my town that I'm most proud of and looks magnificent, if I do say so myself. Ooh, a lost item. I can't even pick it up because my pockets are full. I'll have to pick that up later. But the park just looks magnificent. I'm really pleased with this. It looks very aesthetically pleasing. Nice orange orchard as well. All the trees and all the furniture very well kept and very deliberately placed. Whereas the rest of my town I try and get more of a sort of natural feel. This is meant to feel very deliberate. Got a nice candy floss machine here. And it also kind of just serves to remind me how jealous I am that the villagers get to have little foods that they can just hold and eat, and I can't. Why can't I hold a little sandwich and take a nibble of it every now and again? That's so disappointing. Bonfire. Alright then, let's take a look in the shop, sell some things, and maybe buy some things. Ooh, got a jigsaw, and a little plant thingy-jig. There is a gnome. Does that gnome come with a table, or is it just being displayed on a table? God, no. Why is it sat on a table? Does it come with a table? That's a bit confusing. I already have a gnome. And I'm not really a gnome sort of guy, I just thought it would be funny to put nearby my house. It looks kind of nice there. 5,000, that's decent, I suppose. I want to buy some stuff, but maybe later when I've got some more room in my pocket. Okay, so let's continue with the tour and make our way over to Leaf, which is one of the new and interesting things added into the game. I just love where my park looks, it's so nice. This area is very barren and empty because this is where my house used to be, and over here is where Renee used to be. Yeah, she was my neighbour over here, she's my favourite villager. I moved her over with me, I paid 50,000 bells so that my favourite villager could move in next door. Let's say howdy and doodle to Egbert. You should play Animal Crossing, Egbert. Yep. It's kind of weird how in this game, like when you talk to a villager like for the first time in the day, they say something like super generic and kind of boring. But the times you talk to them afterwards, then it's more interesting, I suppose. Over there this is Rodney's house, and gotta say, Rodney is actually my second favourite villager ever, because he's actually a really hilarious character. I mean, I know he's just, you know, one of a personality type that covers a great many villagers, but Rodney was always so funny and actually kind of insightful, and I really, really love him. He always has the funniest conversations for me. Anyway, Leaf with his garden shop. Quite excited about this, although I have very little space. Should I do the unthinkable and dump some of my furniture on the floor so I have more room? I think I shall. I'll pick it up later. Oh dear. I don't like doing this. I don't like having, you know, making a mess on the island, but needs must. I'm making a video, so I gotta have space. Don't want it to be tedious. Oops, I pressed grab one. Okay, we can't have this video without talking to Rodney. Oh yeah, I should probably talk to him twice because of what I said. Yeah, see, boring. Oops, I shoveled him, but no, I want to talk to you. Why am I shoveling him? I want to talk to him. There we go. Oh, he's on his phone, and it matches his shirt. Yeah. Neighbors, they make each other good fences. Okay, so that's it. Now let's buy some bushes. Woo! This is the thing that games do so often. Ooh, have a few options for the dialogue response that you can say. They're the same, or they just give you the same result. I'm George. I'm George. I heard that my good pal Timmy started a shop here, so I thought I'd pay him a visit. Timmy told me this was a deserted island before you moved here. What a happy adventure. I bet you were up to your ear holes in weeds when you first arrived. But the island itself is a blank canvas that you can paint however you like. I like to paint it with characters from Mario RPGs. Me too, I know what a bush is. I recommend lining them up around your house along with flowers, of course, for the best effect. You can't go wrong when you surround yourself with such beauty. By the way, today I'm selling the happiest shrub I know, the azalea. And lucky for us, it's currently in season, so we don't have to wait to appreciate its lovely blossoms. Oh yeah, so I think that I'm sure he would have explained this to me if I asked about it, but I think that with the different bushes, you gotta wait until a certain season before the flowers will bloom, so that's an interesting feature, isn't it? Anyway, meeting you has been a true pleasure. I hope to see you again soon, George. Well, I came here to buy bushes, so I'm going to talk to you again. You're going to see me real soon. I want to buy a few of each of these. Yeah, bulk, marvellous. That's fairly cheap. And they'd better bunch together. Why wouldn't they bunch together? This game bunches things together so much. It's so incredibly convenient. This game added so many conveniences that weren't in previous games, and leave you thinking, why on earth weren't these in previous games? Because they're just such no-brainer options. Having so much storage and having bigger, you know, pocket size and more stackable things automatically stacking and you don't have to do it manually. I remember collecting fruit in New Leaf. I had to put things in baskets by myself and the game wouldn't do it for me, and it just seems so weird if I were to go back to that. Okay, oh, mums. Oh yeah, we've got mums. Oh, and roses. Marvelous. Okay, this is all of what I need. I'm gonna buy a bunch of all of these. Are these less expensive? These are less expensive than Nook's Cranny. Marvelous. I'm so pleased. I am gonna have to expand my flower breeding area a massive amount because these are gonna take up some space. Okay, I had enough for 5 of each. I'm very pleased. That's fantastic. Alright then. How much space have I got left? Oh, I've got a decent amount of space, that's fine. Marvellous. Alrighty, I wonder how, like, they said that there was going to be a May Day sort of ticket, but I suppose since it's April it's not going to be May Day, so I guess that's going to be something later on. I've got a Nook Miles ticket, so I'll explore an island in this video. I'm not terribly keen on doing that, but now and then I suppose it's fine. I kind of think it's a bit of a cheap way to progress really quickly, but it can be a fun adventure, I guess. I've barely done them so far. Okay, so this is what I spent. Ooh, dang it. For some reason, it keeps on doing that. I didn't press anything. I just went up to the ladder and it just closed itself. It keeps on doing that. I have no idea why. This is what I spent most of my day yesterday making this whole cliff area. I think it looks quite nice. It's a bit cramped. I would like to place more furniture around in it to make it look nicer. I'm going to have a slope over here eventually and a slope over here. Probably going to pick the natural ones because they're cheapest and they go well with what I'm doing here. I've got a nice little island with a bench in the middle of here. Let's have a run around. Got some palm trees. It's really, really clever how you can plant palm trees wherever you like if you put some sand paving underneath it. But I would like to make it bigger because this isn't big enough for me, I don't think. I'm definitely going to move Felicity's house at some point. Honestly, I think that she would, in real life, be quite annoyed that I just erected a huge mountain right in front of her house, ruining her view of the sea. But, yeah, I'll move her over to the residential area eventually, which is going to be nearby the town hall, where Rodney's house is now. I'm going to move most of my villagers over there. Some of them are still going to stay spread about, because I do kind of like that. But, yeah, the majority of them are going to be over there. Let's say hi to Felicity! Ooh, she's crafting something. Let's see what we're going to learn. And she's going to talk about maglevs in love, isn't she? Because they always talk about the same sort of thing. Paw print doorbell, yep. You'd think that they would give them a few different things to say, but this is still bizarre and funny regardless of how many times I hear it. But she's got such a nice little house, it's so cute. All the furniture goes really well together. Paw print doorplate, okay. Oakley dokley. I would like that, thank you. Although, I don't know if I'm going to bother with that. I haven't seen any door plates so far that really appeal to me, unfortunately. But it is an interesting new addition. Oh yes, and I need lots of stone as well. I'm actually ending up being disappointed when I get lots of iron in me rocks that I bang now, because I want lots of stone for my I want to make one of those big Stonehenge arches for my park area. I think that would look really nice. Oh, I got a really irony rock. That sucks. I want rocks from my rock. Oh, the irony. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make this bigger, but not yet. For now, it seems appropriate to store my flower bags and whatnot over in this area, for that is where they're going to go. Must not accidentally press plant one, because that would be annoying. I would very much like to get on with planting these and some bushes and stuff, but you know, that kind of needs a plan and, you know, ideas of what I want to do with them. I think that planting my bushes would probably be a good idea over in my park area. I think that this could really benefit from some bushes. You expect to see bushes in park areas. So anyway, something else that I would like to get done today in this video is invite over the third amiibo card villager that I bought over eBay. I actually haven't bought anything from eBay before just recently, buying 3 different amiibo cards. And now I'm going to invite Cherry. I had Cherry in my Pocket Camp town. Is it a town? I don't know. Briefly before I decided to delete that game because it was boring. But Cherry really stood out to me as an interesting character, and I came to really like her. So let's invite her, little red doggy, with an attitude. What voice should I give her? Like, she's the same personality type as Renee, and I can't really picture her with any other voice than Renee's. I don't want to give her the same voice. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go with whatever feels right, and my voice for her will just evolve over time. Sherry here, a campsite on Pickleania. Actually, that sounds rad. New place, new faces. Ridiculous name, really. Pickleania. Who came up with that name? Oh look, Celia's out here doing some exercise. Aw, Celia's so precious. I love Celia. I think she's actually the normal personality type, as I've heard. That's what that is, I think. But she's just kind of really adorable and so wholesome. What was I gonna do? Oh yes, cherry. I've actually planted a bunch of cherry trees up here, and none of them have grown fully yet, which is a bit annoying. They're almost there though. So I'll be planting a few more, but I've not got a lot of space to plant more, to be honest. I actually really like the way that they handled inviting new neighbours in this game. Because, like, not only do you get some of your favourite villagers to move into your town, but you also get 3 new potential crafting recipes from them as well, so that's nice. Hi there. Hey George, sorry to keep you waiting. It was seriously rad of you to invite me out here. Thanks, what? Yeah, when you say what, it makes you think of like, what? I'm very posh British person. But no, this is a completely different kind of what. Iron garden bench, I've already got one of them, that's a shame. She's asking for something I already know. Dang it. Okay, very simple. Gonna have my first canine resident when she moves in. And I've got a crafting table just outside the tent for such an occurrence. Oh, she's got a donut now. Always holding a different bit of food. I'm still jealous about that. I know that grin. You didn't. Did you? Ha! If you went to the trouble of making me a souvenir, let's see it. Lovely. There you go. Pickleania-ness does come through, yes. That classic Pickleania-ness. Thanks, seriously, you didn't have to, but you did. Here, I want you to have my baby romper. My baby romper. My baby romper. My baby romper. I have no idea what on earth that could be. Alright then, let's see what the heck a baby romper is. Okay, it's an outfit. Okay. Now I look like a baby, I suppose. I'm not keen. Back when the bunny day season was around, these eggs were really annoying me, but since I managed to collect so many of them and didn't bother making any of the furniture because honestly I think it looks really gaudy and unappealing, they're actually really helpful for when I've been doing all sorts of landscaping and I want trees moving. I just get a stack of me eggs and eat them to move trees. It's very convenient. But anyway, I'm going to go on this mystery tour over at the airport and hopefully, I'm hoping for a bamboo island. Partially because I want more bamboo, partially because my brother really wants a bamboo island and I want to rub it in his face. No, I don't see bamboo. Oh well. Let's have a look at what we've got. Well, this is boring. Screw this, I'm going back. Okie dokie, well that was not very productive. Has the museum upgraded then? Or is that a thing that can happen? Oh, also, this is my apple orchard. You can't actually see the apples because I harvested them yesterday. Ooh, got some money. Lovely money. and that's added straight to your wallet. In previous games you would have had to do it yourself. There's so many nice little touches, little enhancements that make the game so much better. Hi George, I've been meaning to tell you the good news, hooty hoo. Thanks to your hard work and the support of the good folks of Pickleania, the museum can now display more specimens than ever before. Thus, I'm considering adding fine works of art to this fine institution's repertoire. I used fine twice in that sentence. It's not redundant in the slightest. Okie dokie. I don't see where it could be. Where is the artwork section? I don't think that it's opened yet. Okay. I do, however, have some fossils to show him, but I don't know, that seems a bit boring for the video. I'm gonna do that later on my own time. Bye, Blathers. So, I've shown you around town, spoken to some villagers, gone on a tour that ended up being quite boring, bought some stuff. Here, have a look at my pixel art, isn't it good? We've got Dementio, Fawful and Duplis. Not much else to do at the moment, really. I'm kind of unsure about how to make Animal Crossing videos good. That's part of the reason why I decided to do them less frequently. Kind of difficult to make Animal Crossing videos, don't really know what kind of content to give it. I suppose I'll finish off, I'll go to the tailor's shop, go talk to Sable again. I do like befriending Sable, Sable's nice. But it's difficult to make Animal Crossing content, because it's a very slow-paced and chill game, and I play it in a very slow-paced way. Some people like ravage their islands and like destroy it all to just start anew and make their ideal island, whereas I like to just tweak it here and there, really gradually over time, and really take my time with this sort of game. I feel like it really makes it more fun over a greater period of time if I just take it slowly. And it's not the kind of game that, you know, translate all too well into YouTube content. Don't really want glasses. Yeah, this is all kind of boring. Can't even see that because the kimono's in the way. Yeah, nothing's catching my eye here. Alright, off I go. Let's talk to Renee. You again, is this island not big enough for the both of us? Do we need a bigger island? Yup. Can't possibly be a carp in your pocket, can it? Gasp! One of the most common fish ever! I must have it, because I'm so terrible at fishing. Okay, so priceless ain't a word I use here, but I'd totally be willing to fork it over for 450 bells. That sounds like more than the shop would give me, so go ahead. You could have offered me any price and I would have let you have it for that, Renee. I would have given it to you for free if you asked. Don't worry, I'll take real good care of the carp. It's part of the family, not part of the barbecue. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed today's Animal Crossing video. I think it turned out fairly nicely. Let me know what you think of today's video in the comments. If you're interested in subscribing, I do Super Mario Galaxy videos for my Let's Play once every week. Expect another one of those at the end of the week. Until I've finished it, of course. I do various videos talking about Mario and Nintendo topics. I've been quite enjoying doing those, including my top 10 favourite Switch games video that I've been in production for quite a while. I'm looking forward to that. That one's a bit difficult to make. It's taking me a while, but it's going to be good. I've got some rather, unexpected opinions for that game, so that should be interesting to watch. Again, if you're interested in seeing more of my pixel art, I do have an Instagram. I will be linked in the description, remember. I do comics featuring Fawful, Dementio and Duplis. It's called Evil is a Hobby, and they get up to all sorts of funny shenanigans and stuff like that, so have a look at that and give me a follow on there if you're interested. Remember to subscribe for more Animal Crossing and Nintendo content, and until next time, farewell everyone. Duplis drums, Duplis drums, Duplis drums, Duplis drums, Duplis drums, Duplis drums, Duplis drums.